Hi, it's Jen and Harry. Here to talk to you about making sure that you're prepared when things get rough. So, in my first video, I talked about harnessing the light. There was the summer solstice, and all of that is great and tangible and physical. And I think you all got my metaphors about, in life when things get dark. Um, as much as we can be positive and focus on gratitude, which is also a very important tool that I use every moment of every day that I can to be grateful for the little things. It fills my cup and helps me build that suit of armor, no pun intended. Harry's there in the background. He's a story for another day. But he's my suit of armor. I mean, kind of physically. I don't wear them. Don't worry. But we need one. We can't build our armor in the middle of a battle, and in a perfect world, nothing would ever happen, but it happens to all of us all the time. Every day has light and darkness in it. And sometimes it's what we choose to focus on, but sometimes things are completely out of our control. And that's why it's important to fill our cup when we can with that joy, that peace, wherever we can find it, whenever we can find it, so that we're prepared when the darkness comes, when the battles come. The only thing that can drive out darkness is light. This week alone, I have some very dear loved ones battling physical health, mental health, emotional health, challenges and crises. And is that a word? Crises? Anyways, it's not funny. We all deal with that stuff, and we all have loved ones, and we're all going to have our own challenges in one day. So this isn't about doom and gloom, but interestingly enough, I needed my own message from the first video. I've been watching it because the best way to get better is to watch yourself on video. It's quite an awakening experience, let me tell you. But done is better than perfect. So one day I'll learn to edit and get all fancy and all that stuff. But in the meantime, this is just real and raw. And it's something that we all deal with in life. It's part of life. Every day to me without tragedy is a good day. But there's days when tragedy comes and there's not much we can do about it. So be prepared. That's the best you can do. Make sure that you get that good stuff when it's available, because it's not always readily available. And sometimes, those loved ones are just counting on you to be able to help shoulder the burden and pull them through the best you can. I understand that you can't get caught up in the crazies, and not everything is our burden to carry. But we, of course, always want to help and be there for those loved ones when we can be. So, with that said, grateful that I harnessed that energy when it was here. I'm reminded that we all have good days. We all have struggles. And I think that the more that we talk about them, the more that we can overcome them together. God, eliminating the stigma about mental health, about drug addiction, about prison even. Now that there'll be a felon on the ballot, potentially maybe felons will be able to get a job. A felon isn't a horrible person. There's somebody who went through a horrible time. And so let's just make sure that we share the love and we share the light, and that we fill our cup when there is stuff available to fill it with. So Harry reminds me that I have a suit of armor and a sharpened sword so I can slay any dragons that come my way. Anyway, take care. Sorry for the emotions, but I just want to be raw. I want to be real. And there's no question that this is from my heart to yours. So spread the love, spread the joy, spread the peace, fill your soul, and light it up. Peace.